The Boston Celtics entered Game 6 against the Philadelphia 76ers with everything in their hands, a chance to close out the series and avoid the pressure of a decisive Game 7. Instead, they left Philadelphia with a 106-93 loss and a reminder that playoff basketball rarely follows expectations. Now the series is tied, and everything shifts back to Boston for a winner-takes-all Game 7. Game 6 recap. A momentum shift in Philadelphia. From the opening minutes, the Philadelphia 76ers controlled the tone. The game wasn't just competitive, it was shaped early by Philadelphia's pace, defensive discipline, and timely shot-making. Boston struggled to find rhythm on offense, and every time they tried to close the gap, the 76ers responded with composure and execution. At one point, the Celtics trailed by more than 20 points, a gap that reflected not just missed shots, but sustained difficulty generating quality looks. The final score, 106-93, confirmed what the eye test already showed. Philadelphia dictated the night. Philadelphia's key performers step up. The 76ers leaned heavily on their core trio, and each delivered in a different way. Tyrese Maxey leads the charge. Philadelphia 76ers guard Tyrese Maxey was the standout performer, finishing with 30 points. His speed in transition constantly stretched Boston's defense, and his ability to attack off the dribble created consistent pressure. Whenever Boston attempted a run, Maxey had an answer, either a quick bucket or a momentum-shifting play. Paul George provides stability. Paul George added 23 points, including multiple three-pointers that kept the floor spaced and forced Boston's defense to extend. His shot-making came at crucial moments, preventing the Celtics from building defensive momentum. Joel Embiid controls the flow. Joel Embiid didn't need a dominant scoring night to impact the game. With 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists, he controlled possessions through passing, screening, and drawing defensive attention. Even when not scoring heavily, his presence shaped Boston's entire defensive structure. Boston struggles. Offense stalls at the wrong time. For the Celtics, Game 6 was defined by inconsistency. Boston Celtics entered the game needing balance and pace, but instead found themselves stuck in isolation-heavy possessions and rushed decisions. Star production was not enough. Jayson Tatum finished with 17 points and 11 rebounds, while Jaylen Brown added 18 points. On paper, those numbers are solid, but the timing mattered more than totals. Both struggled to generate sustained scoring runs, and Boston never found a stretch where their offense fully clicked. Turnovers and shot selection issues. A key problem for Boston was self-inflicted mistakes. Turnovers disrupted momentum, and several possessions ended in contested or late shot clock attempts. Against a disciplined defensive team like Philadelphia, those empty possessions proved costly. No consistent third option. When Tatum and Brown were contained or slowed, Boston lacked a reliable third scorer to stabilize the offense. That imbalance made their attack predictable in key stretches. The turning points that defined the game won. Early separation. Philadelphia established control early, forcing Boston into reactive basketball. That early deficit shaped how both teams approached the rest of the game. 2. Failed Boston runs. Every Celtics push toward cutting the lead was met with an immediate response from Philadelphia. That pattern broke Boston's momentum repeatedly. 3. Late game control. In the fourth quarter, Philadelphia managed possessions better, using clock control, defensive stops, and smart shot selection to close out comfortably. Why Game 6 matters beyond the score. This wasn't just a loss, it was a momentum reset. Boston had been in position to close the series, but instead, they now face a high-pressure Game 7 at home. While home court advantage helps, pressure often amplifies both strengths and weaknesses. Philadelphia, meanwhile, has found confidence. Their stars are in rhythm, their defense is organized, and their belief is growing at exactly the right time. What will decide Game 7? With everything tied, 3 factors stand out. 1. Boston's offensive flow. If Boston can move the ball and avoid isolation-heavy stretches, they regain control of the series. 2. Star efficiency. Tatum and Brown don't just need to score, they need to score efficiently and at decisive moments. 3. Role players under pressure. In elimination games, Unexpected contributors often become the difference. Bench scoring and defensive energy could swing everything. Final outlook. Everything comes down to one game. This series has now reached its purest form, one game for everything. No more adjustments after this. No second chances. Just execution under pressure. Both teams have proven they can win this series. Both have also shown vulnerabilities. Game 7 will come down to which team handles pressure, possessions, and momentum in the biggest moments. If you followed this series, this is where it becomes must-watch basketball. Subscribe for more NBA playoff breakdowns, leave a comment with your prediction for Game 7, and share this with other basketball fans who've been following the series. And here's the real question heading into the decider. Which matters more in Game 7? Superstar performance under pressure, or the team that stays composed when everything starts falling apart?